Okay, fucking around. So, this is my second video. It's intended to piggyback onto my first, the grocery haul. With this channel, I do really intend to start off with the bare bones fundamentals of what I would be instructing someone to be doing to change in their everyday life to get started in a proper fitness regimen. So first and foremost, like I said in my last video, hit your protein, your daily protein. 0.75 grams is more than enough per pound body weight. If you can do 1 gram, go for it. If you can do 2, go for it. Hit your daily water, very important. Third, your 5 mandatory supplements, as I stated in the title. So, like I said, this is technically geared more toward someone who is a bit of a beginner. Maybe they're new altogether, brand new to the gym, brand new to weightlifting, training. I really am trying to cater toward an audience of people that are, maybe intimidated to start fitness and training in general. There's a vast amount of information out there to indulge in and to learn about, so it can get really confusing really quickly. What should I take? What should I not take? What do I spend my money on? What don't I spend my money on? The marketing in the fitness industry is very, very good. They know what they're doing, and they will get you if you are not paying attention. So some people, these will just be common sense. All 5 of them, majority of people have heard of these supplements. I've been taking them for over 10 years, about a decade, all of them. I started weightlifting when I was about 16, 17 years old, and I started realizing pretty quickly that afterward, pretty early into my weightlifting journey, that supplementation makes a big difference. So with that said, there will be, plenty of useful information for other, intermediate, veteran type people in training, weightlifting. And this is also useful information for just about anyone. It doesn't just, you don't have to strictly only use supplements for weight training. You could use them for a vast array of different things like sports, running, exercising, in any regard really. They're just going to help your body recover, build muscle, all that good stuff, okay? So first and foremost, it's going to be the one that, of course, everybody knows. You need to be supplementing this for a good, solid workout regimen. It's going to be your protein. If you're not taking protein shakes in, this day and age with, all of the stuff that's available, you're really robbing yourself of very, very easy gains. So it's very, very simple. You just, honestly, I've always mixed my protein with milk. It's going to be probably the tastiest in my opinion. You can do it with water if you want as well. You could actually mix it with a whole lot of stuff. You could put it in oatmeal. You could, do like a big mega shake in a blender, whatever you want to do. But definitely be taking hopefully a couple protein shakes a day. Also, you don't need to overdo it. Don't be, oh, I'm gonna hit my protein intake on, taking 6 protein shakes a day. It's not gonna work. Obviously, your body, especially at one point in time, can only ingest so much protein. So this has 24 grams in 1 serving. So 1 scoop is gonna be 24 grams of protein. That's a lot, especially if you don't weigh an awful lot, 165, 170. 2 scoops of this is gonna get you pretty close to your goal. By the time you add in, 4 hard-boiled eggs, a couple chicken breasts, some milk, like you're getting up to like 100 grams of protein, you're already like, you know, well on your way to hitting that daily protein goal. So absolute best time to take your protein, in my personal opinion, is going to be, there is studies and research on this, you can look it up. There's a 1 hour window after you train. You should try to get a protein shake in immediately after you train in that 1 hour window. It's basically, it's gonna expedite your body into like a muscle building state right away. So as soon as you finish training, if you can, just bring a scoop of protein in a little baggie, bring some milk, do it with water, whatever you gotta do, get that shake in quickly after your workout. Secondly, it's gonna be before you go to bed. We all know, you know, muscle is built while you are asleep. So your body will actually be building muscle while you're sleeping during the night, during the evening. So in my opinion, it's always been a habit of mine. I try to have a protein shake right before I go to bed. That's gonna, you know, keep you from being completely fasted for that 8 or 10 hours that you're asleep. And you could even switch, you know, typically I just get whey protein, whey isolate. But if you like it, or if you know, maybe you have issues with whey, you could go with casein. That's a slower release. That's also good for taking at night, because you know, it's going to slowly release into your body overnight. Really good stuff. And this actually has 4.9 grams of BCAAs in it as well, and it's very low on sugar, only 2 grams of sugar. So another thing quickly, you know, mass gainer, I just don't even take it. It's just filled with sugar. It's, you know, just literally just spend your money on the protein. It's going to be better in the long run. Secondly, we're going to hop right into creatine. You know, everyone knows creatine. Nothing bad to say about creatine, okay? This is absolutely mandatory for me. Obviously, you know, you try not to maybe take it, you know, completely year round, you know, take some breaks here and there. Like pretty much other than the protein, you know, the other 4 that I'm going to mention, you do want to be kind of cycling on and off every few months. But for the most part, creatine, I do take it just about every single day, or pretty much every day, until I run out. Then I'll wait a bit, you know, give my body a bit of a break. So the creatine, the reason I think it's so important is because it's going to essentially, it's going to fill your muscles up with water, and it's going to allow you to just get those extra couple of reps in at the end of a set, which is going to let you train with more intensity in your workouts. You're going to get better, you know, a better pump. You're just going to get a better set, and it's just honestly that extra intensity is going to transition into beating, like, you know, tearing up those muscles more and just getting a better workout overall, which in the long run is going to help you, you know, build more muscle. There is a loading phase with this, pretty easy. You know, the first couple days you take it, just take 2 scoops, so it's gonna be 10 grams, 5 grams a scoop, and I just mix it with water. You can pretty much mix it with whatever you want, same as, you know, the protein. I like to just take it in the morning with my coffee. That way, you know, when I go to train later at night, I know it's in my system, it's in my body, I'm good to go. Very, very highly recommend creatine. It pairs really well with the protein. Some people do get, you know, a little worried about, oh, you're gonna get bloated, the water weight, this and that. Don't worry about it. Really, honestly, like I said, the extra intensity that you're going to be able to get out of your sets and out of your workout because of the creatine is really going to go a long way. And honestly, me personally, visually, like just in general, I've never noticed the water weight. You really, it's very minimalistic. You're not going to see it, so you don't need to worry about that. Thirdly, glutamine. Very important. This is going to be one of the least popular out of the 5 that I'm recommending. Not as many people will have heard of this, but this is just going to be for repair. It's going to help your, you know, body with aches and pains, and just in general, just with the repair of your muscle tissue, and highly recommend. a good way to test this that I suggest so that you can realize that it really does help like a huge amount is do a leg day without it, see how sore you get, then do another leg day, take 2 scoops of glutamine after your leg day, and you will notice a massive, massive difference. It really does help a lot with the delayed onset muscle soreness. So that's, usually a lot worse with legs. That's going to be 24 to 48 hours after your workout. Everyone knows about that. That's the soreness you get in your muscles. So it's honestly a godsend for that. And it's very easy. You just take it with your creatine if you want, put in your protein shake, however you want to do it. So that's those 3. This is going to be number 4. It's going to be superfood greens. So this one's pretty basic, pretty easy. Like literally like 80-90% of people are not getting anywhere near their like Food Canada recommended vegetables amount. Like you're supposed to be getting like, a good 8 servings of vegetables a day. A lot of people aren't getting that. This also has, some other like just really good things in here that are going to make a big difference. Lots of micronutrients, good stuff in there. And when I do like a, mega shake, whatever, I'll do like a big protein shake, especially if it's like a leg day, whatever. That's when I'll take this. The supplements have gotten a lot more expensive, so I don't necessarily, this is the 1 out of the 5 that I won't actually take every day, because this little tiny container is like, 50-60 bucks sometimes. And if you're taking it every day, you probably will go through it pretty quick. But it's up to you. If you've got the money, if you can afford it, just, take it every day. It will make a massive difference. And just, toss it in a protein shake, whatever. It doesn't taste the best. Not everyone loves it, but, it's for the gains. Let's go. Okay, lastly, everyone knows it, pre-workout. So pre-workout, very, very key. Like I said earlier, though, you do want to be careful with it. You don't want to be, living on pre-workout 24/7. It's going to have some negative effects, and your tolerance will go up. So the stimulant effect is going to go down over time. I do kind of like to pick and choose my workouts with the pre-workout, or like, honestly, before this container, I hadn't taken pre for about 4 months. So, cycling it is pretty good. And then you're going to get better effects when you use it. So the other good thing I really like about pre-workout is, citrulline and the arginine that are in this will really promote better blood flow. You're going to get better vascularity, better blood flow during your workout, which is basically going to allow the nutrients that you're feeding yourself, all those good nutrients in your food and stuff is going to get, and the blood is going to get pumped into your muscles while you're working. Especially if you're really focusing on that mind-muscle connection, that time under tension, you're going to really pump those muscles up, which is exactly what you want to do. Get a really good pump, because that's going to lead to, you really want to break those muscles down. That way you can, build them back up stronger with your eating, your nutrition, and your recovery. So the pre-workout is awesome. Another thing a nice thing that you can do is sub it out when you're not taking the pre-workout. Get BCAAs or EAAs and take those for like a month or 2 until you run out, and then you can go back to the pre-workout. Okay. So I did want to just try and honestly keep this video short and sweet. So I did food haul, I did supplements now. If you have any, questions or comments or anything, just comment. Feel free to hit me up with questions, whatever. I'm looking to help people just honestly get into their, their fitness kind of workouts and their journey, whatever. If they're just starting, if you're, a veteran or whatever, I don't care. I'm trying to help anyone. Honestly, I think my next video is going to be a delt workout. So that is probably like one of my number 1 asked things is, how do I get like the, get those cannonball delts, what do I do? What exercises do I need to do to really make those delts pop, get those boulder shoulders. So that was probably what I had my eye on for video number 3, is going to be an easy at-home delt workout that you can do. It's only going to be 3 to 4 exercises, and then I'll probably do a couple more workouts as well for geared toward beginners. So you're just, you can like add that with the supplementation, the nutrition guide, and then do those 3 workouts a week, and you should be able to be seeing gains in about 3 months just doing that alone. And then over time you can add in more workouts and target more muscle groups. Anyway, other than that, I appreciate your time. Thank you for checking me out, and like I said, yeah, if you got any comments, questions, anything like that, let me know. Awesome. Have a good night, guys.